Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome. So tonight we're here to swear in our new members of council, and I would like to welcome everyone to the room tonight. So what'll happen is the meeting is now called to order. It is 6:35 p.m. I will call up each member of council, and they will take their oath. Once they've taken their oath, they will take a seat up at the front of the room. Following that, we're going to welcome Chief Tangi to light the smudge bowl, and she will smudge the room and say a few words on behalf of Mishpachot First Nation. And then following that, there will be a prayer from Mrs. Simon, and then a welcoming and honor song by Miss Gina Simon. Once all of that is done, then each member of council will be given the opportunity to say a few words to everyone in the gallery and the members of the public that may be live streaming tonight. So we will get started. So I will call upon Miss Kathy Cannon. I don't know if this is working perfect. So did you want to hold the Bible? No.
I have to?
Coming as close as possible to the microphone.
And I can't see the sheet. Good evening. I can start?
Mm-hmm.
I, Kathy Cannon, having been elected or appointed to the office of councillor in the municipality of Wawa, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or any improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipality Conflict of Interest Act. I will faithfully bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III. And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously, believing it is true to be true, and knowingly that it is of the same force and effect as if under oath.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Cannon. Please have a seat. Okay. I will now call upon Jim Hoffman. Rise it a little. Raise it a little.
Okay, we're ready? Okay. I, Jim Hoffman, having been elected or appointed to the office of councillor in the municipality of Wawa, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or any improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III. And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously, believing it to be true and knowing that it is the same force and effect as if made under oath.
Please have a seat. They're right behind you. Thank you. Mr. Joseph Apato. have to come in closer to the
A
microphone.
little closer, right? I, Joseph Opato, have been elected or appointed to the office of councillor in the municipality of Wawa, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received, will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or any improper manner. I will disclose any paternity interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I'll be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Majesty King Charles III. I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously, believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath. Thank you.
Chatfield. We're going to lower this down a little bit. I, Mitch Hatfield, having been elected or appointed to the office of councillor in the municipality of Wawa, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Majesty King Charles III. And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously, believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and effect as I made under oath. Please have a seat on top. And finally, I call upon our mayor-elect, Melanie Pilo.
I, Melanie Pilon, having been elected or appointed to the office of council in the municipality of Wawa, do solemnly promise and declare that I will truly, faithfully, and impartially exercise this office to the best of my knowledge and ability. I have not received and will not receive any payment or reward or promise thereof for the exercise of this office in a biased, corrupt, or any improper manner. I will disclose any pecuniary interest, direct or indirect, in accordance with the Municipal Conflict of Interest Act. I identify as an Indigenous person, and I assert that making the declaration of allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III would be inconsistent with my views regarding the relationship between the Crown and Indigenous people. And I make this solemn promise and declaration conscientiously believing it to be true and knowing that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath.
So at this time, I'd like to welcome Chief Tangi to come up and say a few words. Thank you. Yeah, they have it. It's not set for
Short people, vertically challenged. That's good. That's good like that.
Just bring it down.
Yeah, that's good. So I'd just like to say thank you so much for inviting me. And I'm just going to come over here so my back is not to all of you. Congratulations to Mayor-elect Pilon and all of the councillors. On behalf of Mishpacotton First Nation, I would like to say that we look forward to a fruitful relationship. There's much that we can do in this day of reconciliation. And I'm really honored to be here with some of my elders, Bill Swanson, Myrtle Swanson, and Margaret Simon, and Gina Simon. It's a real honor to be here. What I'm going to do is, I've been asked to smudge the room. And for those who don't know, smudging is clearing the air of any negative energies that we might have. So I'll start by smudging myself first, and then I'll come around the room, and I'll have to ask you to get up so that I follow the natural path of the sun. And this won't take too long, and I invite any of you who might want to smudge to come ahead. I'm curious to know, though, is everybody aware of smudging? You are? And I understand that we're going to be using Melanie's mother's smudge bowl and her feathers, so that's really a beautiful first step. And actually, it's not the first step. You've been with her for all these years throughout, and it's just a continuation of a show of your support. So that'll be wonderful. Thank you.
see what I can do. We on store, Jim Scoindema, to change what I can with strong heart. The work store, the store, to change what I'm able to. And Minoa, and Coindema, it's and just Kendema. Wisdom to know the difference. New rich. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I sing the song to you, the leader? An honor song, Mega Zen to the Eagle.
Okay, I will now turn the chair over to our mayor-elect, and congratulations to all the new members of council.
Thank you very much, Kathy. Miigwech Gina for the beautiful song, and a chi miigwech to my Auntie Margaret for the beautiful welcoming prayer. Item number 3 on the agenda is the addresses from council, and I'd like to ask Councillor Cannon to go first.
Good evening. I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming tonight. I look forward to the next 4 years of serving this community to the best of my ability, and I look forward to working with the wonderful staff that we have. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Councillor Hatfield?
I would like to thank everybody that voted for me. Thank you very much. And I have 4 years' experience, but it doesn't stand for a whole lot. But I hope I could help other councillors. We have a fantastic CAO, clerk, treasurer. All our staff is really, really easy to talk to, so that's wonderful. And I'm really excited about the next 4 years.
Thank you, Councillor Hatfield. Councillor Hoffman?
I just want to thank everyone that's here tonight. I want to thank the people of Wawa for voting me and giving me this opportunity to represent you for the next 4 years. And as my fellow councilors said, I hope I can do a damn good job in the next 4 years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councillor Opato?
Starting to sound like a broken record. We're all thanking everybody that's here tonight, and we all are looking forward, it seems like, to do a real exciting term and work together to get the common goals for all the people that voted for us. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. So first off, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the inaugural meeting for the 2022-2026 term. It's a really special occasion as the new council and the municipality take office. So thank you very much for coming. On Monday, October 24th, the residents of Wawa exercised their democratic right and voted in Wawa's next council. So that's very excited, something I'm very passionate about. For each councillor, including myself, this journey began close to 5 months earlier. So we've been working on this for quite a while. When the nominations opened, I guess in May. So this was a long time coming. The community made their voice heard, and I can assure you that council has heard everyone, and we're collectively ready to work together to move forward the strategic goals and priorities of Wawa. I would also like to acknowledge and express my appreciation to all the candidates who ran in this year's municipal election. Overall, we had 9, so there was a lot of interest in the democratic process. Your passion for our town is demonstrated by your willingness to serve, and at the foundation, that's what being a councillor is all about. Wawa's vision statement reads, Wawa is a sustainable community focused on providing essential and cost-effective programs and services that contribute to the well-being of all of its residents. As Wawa's new mayor, I intend to build upon this strong vision and not only work to build a sustainable community, but an innovative and thriving community, one that can be a place that attracts diverse young families that can work, live, and thrive in. To our new councillors, my colleagues, Mitch, Kathy, Jim, and Joe, I very much look forward to working alongside you for the betterment of Wawa's future generations. To our municipal staff, Maury, Kathy, and all of the department heads, we've already heard how lucky we are to have you. I've already come to rely upon your expertise and experience. Both of our council and our community is lucky to have such knowledge and dedication at our disposal. To our neighbors at Mishkwant First Nation, I really look forward to continuing our working relationship, and really thankful that you were here tonight to support our new council, and I'm sure that our relationship will get stronger and stronger throughout our term. The municipality looks forward to collaborating and working in close partnership in the future. I've always believed that alone, we can do so little, but together we can do a lot. And this, this message I share with all of our stakeholders, all of our industry in the region, and all of our partners. So to you, Adnan, thank you very much. Sentiments with you as well. To my entire family, and I have a big one, thank you for being my constant support, cheerleaders, executive assistant, dog babysitter, but especially to my husband and my mother, who are always there as my executive team. But lastly, as the first Anishinaabe mayor of Wawa and member of Wakomokong unceded territory, I want to acknowledge this huge step towards reconciliation. That being the first is representation is important. It matters. Seeing someone like myself as the mayor of Wawa is important. Seeing somebody being represented in higher levels of government can lead to bigger and better things for many people. And I believe that it is a glimmer of hope for a lot of people. So this is important. It's important to me, and I believe that it should be important to the residents of Wawa and the municipality. So I will leave you on that note. So Miigwech, thank you, merci, and that is my address. So I'll pass it on to item 4, new business, and I'll pass it over to Kathy.
Thank you, Mayor Pilon. So before we can pass a motion, I will need a mover and a seconder, so I will just have 2 members sign. One. Moved by Councillor Hoffman, seconded by Councillor Cannon. Resolved that the Council of the Corporation of the Municipality of Wawa does hereby approve the actions of the clerk in accordance with Section 232 of the Municipal Act, the Declaration of Office.
All in favor? Carried. Item 5, adjournment.
Moved by Councillor Hatfield, seconded by Councillor Pato. Resolved that the meeting close at 7:07 p.m. Thank you.
All in favor? Close. Following the meeting, I would like to invite everybody in the gallery and everybody to stay and enjoy the refreshments. We've had a local caterer provide us with some beautiful cupcakes and some punch, some non-alcoholic punch, from what I've been told.